For years, planetary scientist Pierre-Yves has been working on instruments destined for Mars. But the launch of China's Chang'e 6 spacecraft now puts him at the cutting edge of moon exploration. His invention, the detection of outgassing radon, or DORN, is set to become the first ever French instrument to be deployed to the surface of the moon.
The objective of the DORN experiment is to study both the origin and the dynamics of the lunar atmosphere, but also to study the physical and thermal properties of the lunar soil where those gases are produced.
To do this, DORN will measure the radioactive gas radon, which is produced in lunar rocks and, when emitted, migrates to colder areas of the lunar environment.
If we understand better the migration of radon, we will be able to better understand also the migration of other volatile species, like, for instance, water, that can migrate to the cold polar regions and then form ices. That is a prime interest for the future Chang'e 7, Chang'e 8 missions or missions from other international agencies.
Romain Martin is the mechanical architect of the DORN.
So here we have the 8 detectors which are shining. The radon is going to be captured by the detectors, 2 detectors forming a telescope. The front one will see the alpha particles coming from the radon, and the other one will be here to discriminate any other events which will be seen by the instrument.
The project team says time was the biggest challenge when it came to the DORN's development.
The project started early 2020, so it was right before COVID time, and we delivered last summer. So overall it was 3.5 years of development, which is something that is super short for us. So having an instrument that we develop and that is going to the far side of the moon, it's really exciting for us. We are going to be part of a mission that has a really technological fate. So it's a great honor to be part of it.
More than 20 French engineers worked closely with Chinese colleagues at China's Institute of Geology and Geophysics and the Chinese University of Geoscience in Beijing to make the project happen.
This is the first time that France and China are collaborating in the field of solar system exploration. First, they helped us interacting with the engineers from the spacecraft team at CAST. They also helped us negotiate the spacecraft resources that we needed for our instrument. And they also helped us a lot after we delivered the instrument to China last August. They helped us mount the instrument onto the spacecraft. I think we have established a relationship of trust and also friendship between the two sides.
Pierre-Yves is now in China for the launch of the spacecraft and will stay there for a month to monitor the DORN during its time on the far side of the moon. He'll collect its data and continue harnessing the benefits of international collaboration in discovering the wide, vast unknowns of outer space. Natalie Carney for CGTN, Toulouse, France.